for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, it's time for the VooDoo Chef podcast, where we will discuss all things voodoo from the VooDoo Studios located right here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. So to all my booties out there, if you're looking for nothing but a good time, this is the place to be. Call your friends, knock on the neighbor's door, and let them know it's time to party like a rock star for the next hour. Join me and my guests and learn to voodoo like we do as we discuss our faves and the voodoo that we use. I'll put our guests on the spot as we ask for their top 3, and make sure and listen as we discuss some of our favorite war stories from the kitchens we've worked in. Sit back, grab a tall glass of your favorite libation, and enjoy this episode of the VooDoo Chef podcast.
What's going on, Voodies? We're live. No halfway hangout today, no cooking. We're sitting back. We are chilling. And it's going to be just a great day. You're going to see some things bebop and move. That's just so when I go like this and look at Spider and look at Ed, that the cameras are where they're supposed to be. Big Eddie C hit a little bit of a buffalo zone. It's all right, man. We're hanging out tonight at the Fat Rabbit Pub. Check it out, homies. Check it out. It's party time. It's ugly sweater time here at the Fat Rabbit. And I got to tell you, this is a pretty happening place. First time actually coming out and hanging with Cole here. We've hung out with Cole out at VooDoo Bash, a couple of different pop-ups. Cole is just a solid guy. Most importantly, just an amazing chef. We got Big Eddie C streaming. Big Eddie C, you good over there?
I don't know.
We're circling. We're circling the drain.
Fucking Albania with this Wi-Fi.
Yeah. You know what? We are in Albania of sorts. We're out here at the Fat Rabbit Pub, and I'm going to give you the address, Booty, so you have it. 16029 Tampa Palms Boulevard. Dude, this is a long way from Oldsmar. Let me tell you, we lost Eddie C completely. That's right. He'll be back. And if you're checking it out, we are watching. You're watching a couple badass hats here. I still got the old sticker on mine. I've got the VooDoo Chef Butter Bacon Caffeine Carbs hat. I got the caffeine rocking, and Spidey's got the bacon hat on. The 5 food groups hat are coming. I don't know why I don't have it yet, Spider. I'm just saying.
Technical difficulties. I'm like Ed right now. Having technical difficulties, so we're working on it, getting on mop up on soon.
Turn the one. Oh,
I need to
we'll get that from Cole. I don't know what it is either. He told me, and I already forgot.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. Big Eddie C struggling. How am I going to get my weekly pop-up, Big Eddie C?
I don't know. I'm already in the mood, goddammit. Who wants some? Y'all are getting a whole fucking bowl of cornflakes right now.
People are going to start texting. Big Eddie C, where's the pillow? Where's the pillow? There's no leopard pillow here at the Fat Rabbit Cafe. And I got to tell you, we got Mitch Smithy hanging out with us here, right here at the table. Maybe we send him an invite and get him in the room here with us. Let's see if we can work that magic.
Welcome to the chaos.
Multitasking at my best here. I don't know if I'm still on screen. It's all right.
You're still on screen.
But you got to let us know what's going on. Who's out there watching? Most importantly, like always, what are you drinking? And I have no, we don't have, no. We're not drinking coffee. What are you talking about? We're not drinking coffee here. Yeah, there's no coffee at our table.
Yeah, there ain't no coffee over here either. 6 o'clock at night, he's drinking coffee.
Dude. And we're getting blown up with all these high school chat rooms. It hasn't come to the table yet, The supply, there is no supply chain issues when it comes to American-made Jack Daniels. Just remember that. Just remember. Oh, man, I got to tell you. I don't know if you can hear the noise. This place is starting to fill up. And it's a Wednesday night. It's ugly sweater night. I got to tell you, we talked last night about good service and bad service in our live stream. This place, it looks like everybody's happy, having a great time. Somebody's over there watching the boobas or some shit. I don't know.
As long as they put on any of those freaking Lifetime Christmas movies that seem to be on all the time.
Are you speaking from experience watching those at the house, Big Eddie?
Nobody's watching out of my house.
Ed, are you up yet? Are you up yet?
No, he's not up, and neither's Mitch.
I have no internet. Believe that shit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna reboot my phone and see if it's like something.
Of course, the cell towers. We're out here in Casa Carajo. The cell towers change, so you got to reboot. It's like when you fly into a new city and shit. Sorry, we love it out here in Tampa Palms. Oh,
I smell the food just going right by.
I know, man. It just keeps walking by. I got to tell you, we're going to do in our top three. We're going to do top 3 bar food favorites. So if you're out there keeping score, make sure you get those ready and get ready to take them with us. Got Mitch Smithy joining the group. What's going on, homie?
Just waiting on ugly swinger to come over here so I can
You might have to walk up to the bar for that, homie.
Alright.
You might have to walk up to the bar because we're like just chilling. They don't know we exist, and that's okay. We're here for a different purpose. Big C's both rebooting his phone. I got to tell you, the coolest thing when we got here, we walked in and it was still, not many people here, not as much commotion. And for all of you out there who are going to judge me, screw you. We get here and Kajagoogoo is blaring through the sound system, Too Shy. And I'm like, all right, I could live with this. At least it's 80s music. And the dude from Kajagoogoo had some cool ass hair. And then that ends, and Adam comes. Big.
all this fucking money for fucking month. I can't shit, I should have done drugs before I left the house. Rather than when I get home.
Oh my God, Big,
I might have some.
Big Eddie C is on fire tonight. He's missing his leopard pillow. We got to get Big Eddie C the Wi-Fi code here. Let's. I'll text. Don't worry. Let's get going on this. We'll just cuddle, Big Eddie C.
I gotta say, I like the name Fat Rabbit.
Isn't it great? That's an awesome name. Awesome.
All right. They serve Fat Rabbit here. They serve Fat Rabbit. I do got to say, the bar's filling up. It's getting crowded in here. You're going to want to come down. It's an amazing, amazing place. The music list is awesome. I love the artwork. Just a nice feeling sitting in here, and it's a nice little neighborhood bar, it looks like. Place probably holds about maybe 120. And, they serve Jack Daniels. That's a plus. And even more importantly, they got Coors Light on draft, which, you getting seat one cuddle. We can cuddle.
I really didn't.
We can cuddle. Hi, Ed.
Hey, get your hand off.
Yeah. That ended quick. Hey, big announcements to make if you have not heard. December 1st, high school recipe competition, the high school recipe challenge officially announced. This year it is a Mission NOLA. So students are going to be cooking with VooDoo Chef NOLA and submitting their recipes to us. And the winning recipe, $10,000 culinary scholarship. Exactly. Doesn't get much better than that. Some of our past winners include, Alexis Quinones, who at the age of 22 is now one of the managers at one of the largest bakeries in Tampa, Alessi Bakery. And of course, you can't forget Jada Vidal, who won in 2019. Won in 2019. That's what? It's 2021, right? Just 2 years ago. She won just 2 years ago, and at the age of 21, has graduated from college and won Guys Grocery Game, and now is acting as a personal chef. So we're doing some good in the hood. We couldn't do it without the support of all the Voodies out there, so thank you for that. It is the day after Giving Tuesday. If you log onto our websites, we have a fundraiser going right now to help us keep providing that magic. And this is like bad live broadcast to that. I just keep watching the people come in, watching the food go by. The special. So one of the specials just walked by, and I got to tell you, the special is going to be making its way to our table here in a minute. They do a blend of short rib brisket, and they blend the short rib with brisket. They patty it out. They dirty that sumbitch up, and there's nothing like a dirty burger, guys. They top it with sliced tomatoes, candy espresso bacon, and it's served on brioche bun with a apple slaw. I'm watching them walk by, and I think we're going to be tasting those up here in a bit. We got Cole checking in. What's going on? Hey, we're going to get you on here later, right? We're going to be able to slide you in. So we're going to be talking about our top 3 bar food favorites. So I'll start thinking about that, and I know it's going to be hard for you, but all your favorites are on the fucking menu here, bro. It's going to be a great day, and I'm loving it. It's going to be a great smell and amazing as we walk by. We did some Big Eddie C. Big Eddie C has no internet out here. He has no internet. 0. He's still bitching, guys. Only Big Eddie C. He's supposed to be Mr. Positivity, right?
I was. He's supposed to be Mr. Positivity. Great guy.
So you went with variety.
Great guy.
Oh, man. Dude, just insane.
Yeah, it's nice. I look forward to seeing that Lenola competition.
Yeah, the VooDoo competition is going to be great. Mitch, you're going to have students enter that competition, right?
Wednesday night.
Already talking about it. That's VooDoo Underground. We're going to talk about that in a bit, too. Of course, whenever you want, man. Whenever you want. Is it true that Daniel may or may not be coming today? Oh, look, Cole's coming in right away. Great day. What's going on, man? You're right here.
What's up?
So, dude, we got Cole in the house, dude. We appreciate you inviting us out. And, I love that you're running a VooDoo Rabbit tonight. What's that about?
Oh man, it's crazy. That dirt season you gave me turned in great with the candy espresso bourbon bacon. Top it off the apple fall cheddar cheese on a short rib brisket patty. It's money.
Dude, I saw one walk by, and you're even doing the knife down the top. Absolutely love it. But it's so damn big. You got to have that knife in there to hold it together.
Yeah. It takes one shortly.
And I've been commending the fact that you actually have Coors Light on draft. I get a lot of grief for drinking Coors Light, but you know what? Piss off on all y'all. Y'all got your favorites. You got your. I just admit it. You keep it a secret. It's all good. I drink Coors Light and I love it.
Well, like so.
I know, dude. Tell us about the auction you got going. You were showing me a shadow box.
Pepper just dropped off 2 shadow boxes. It's Super Bowl. It's been filling up tickets, 200 bottles with the logo on the inside of it. I'm gonna be doing a silent auction between Friday, Saturday, Sunday with it. Whatever we raise from those, I'm gonna turn around and go to Walmart, to Christmas Fair, or My Toys, drop it in for the Toys for Tots that we're doing the party for tonight.
Dude, that's just so. Tonight is 100% for Toys for Tots. Come out in your ugly sweater. Most importantly, keep an eye out, and that's going to be on the Fat Rabbit page.
Fat Rabbit page.
Keep an eye out on the Fat Rabbit page for the shadow box provided by Pepin. That is a Bud Light memorabilia shadow box. It has 2 bottles of Bud Light with the Bucks logo on it, and it has a picture of the, I believe, AJ Stadium from the Super Bowl, and 2 replica tickets from the game. Cole's going to be auctioning that off all in support of the event here. So, dude, no ugly sweater yet.
Oh, yeah, it's come out. Got busy right now in the kitchen, so I'll be back in a little bit.
Wait, he's busy in the kitchen as he's sitting here hanging out with us. Big Eddie C, we get you back yet? What happened? No, we're good. We're gonna. Eddie C's like, it's all good. It's all good. I know it's all good, Eddie C. I got you saved. Watch this. Why we're working on the Big Eddie C camera right now. It's not an event, but the Big Eddie C. What's that look like? That plug? Does that look like this? It's different. It's all right. We're good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Got to get Big Eddie C in here. We're gonna do this. Look at this, Eddie C. Look at that, Eddie C. You're in the game. You're in the game. Look who's back. Joining the party, Big Eddie C. You know, where there's a will, there's a way. Oh my God! So too easy, man. So we were talking about the VooDoo Chef High School Challenge. We had some amazing entries last year. The winning entry last year was actually a birria taco.
Turn the volume down.
Yeah.
I got
Every day we're struggling.
Who's in charge of technology at this table?
Well, you know, our production team. So last year, the winning entry actually came from a junior at Bloomingdale High School, and she made just like some bomb-ass birria. And she called it a dirty consomme. And I got to tell you, it was amazing. So we got the birria, and the tacos came with the consomme, and she dirt rimmed the glass. And so she said, you can dip if you want, but what I do is I like to take a bite and then sip the consomme. That way you get the dirt on the rim. And I got to tell you, they were just like spot on.
drinking it like a frat boy at a tanner. Like, one of the after like moving it and just dunk it right back.
Well, they didn't give us a straw, They didn't give us a straw, man, or I would have just walked around with that. And then, you know, Ariana, just an amazing young lady. She's probably going to enter again this year. So get ready, guys. Get ready to be challenged. And it's just going to be a good day. It's going to be a great day. Mitch, your kids are already talking about it. We just announced it today. Any conversations about what they may or may not make?
They're working on the size of their stick right now.
Oh, that's underground, man. That's different. I got to take my hat off.
Oh, the recipe contest.
Recipe with Nola.
No, they want to get a hold of it first. Start playing around with it.
Yeah, that makes sense. They got it. They tasted it today. So today we had the pleasure of cooking for 100 high school students from around town, and I actually did a double smashed burger for them, and we did the Nola. And everybody got to eat it when they were done. Not the 100 people split the burger I made. The whole team, H and the whole team were making the burgers in the kitchens, and just a great day. What did they think of the burger today, Mitch?
They liked it. The comment, did you have a burger fall down or something?
Yeah, the burger fell down twice, but that's what happens when you make those big-ass burgers. You know, look, Mitch is like looking at the bar, just going, when are they coming this way? When are they coming this way? When are they coming this way?
Somebody I can flag down.
Shit, I'm gonna call the cops.
Absolutely.
With the burger, with having the shrimp and that andouille, get that little flavor going on.
Absolutely, man. I think I ate like 5 or 6 of the shrimp andouille skewers by themselves. We got Carl Miller checking in. What's up, Carl? He's saying what's going on. I'd ask you what you're drinking, but I know it's water. You're running taking care of the little one. Guys, again, we're out here at the Fat Rabbit Pub in New Tampa and Tampa Palms. Come on out and see what's going on. The menu here is absolutely amazing. They got a pretzel that is as big as your fucking head. That pretzel is like fucking this. I've been eyeballing the buffalo shrimp, all kinds of different flavor. Chicken wings, Cole's bringing out a couple different for us to taste. Big Eddie C. One of them's made with a ghost pepper. I think that's all you.
Listen, I want so much medication. It's going to go right here anyway. Let's not lie.
And, you know, they've got, it's not your normal pub. Rice bowls on the menu. I mean, my boy knows how to cook. Cole knows how to cook. He knows how to put his flavors together. And, of course,
we will see.
We will see.
We will see.
And then the burgers, man. Burger, rib, and brisket grind with the dirty candy bacon and all the yummy goodness. So.
There's no football on. Like we played last night. Maybe basketball. I don't know. It's tossed on. Hey, shit. They're all eating. People are coming here, even when it's slow as far as sports is concerned. 10 fast passes in here. And nobody gives a shit. I think everything is like sport highlights. They're walking and having fun.
Wearing their ugly ass sweaters.
She's got something on this. It really is. It's hideous.
You know, Mitch keeps talking about things on a stick, things on a stick. We also announced today VooDoo Underground. VooDoo Underground is another competition that we do where we celebrate culinary students here in Tampa Bay. And we pop in and we challenge them to put together a team of 2. And in 30 minutes, they have to cook for us 10 items. The first year we did it, it was burgers. And we had the finals over at the Cuban Club in Ybor City. COVID fog, guys. Just a great night. And they had to cook 80 burgers in the final. And it was just absolutely awesome. And in year 2, we did tacos. And Strawberry Crest took that title. And this year, we threw the challenge out today. VooDoo Underground announced it will be taking place in March, April. And this year, it is anything on a stick. So we're challenging students to make anything on a stick. It's going to be a great day. And it's always fun. They got to produce 10 portions of it in about 30 minutes. I'm hearing an echo. It's your mic that we're echoing from, Mitch. No. Yours is. Oh, I could right here on my end. There we go. I got you muted. You're just gonna have to yell when the time runs around, my man. So, you know, VooDoo Underground, just always a blast to watch these kids come out and under pressure prepare items in 10 minutes. And then somebody has the hard job of having to taste all the food, you know? It's a challenge, right?
It's a difficult job, but somebody's got to do it. Really. It's really hard.
It's drudgery. It's like digging ditches.
And, you know, we definitely had some great compliments today on the judging from VooDoo Underground. A lot of the instructors we were hanging out with today just paid some mad props to the people that judged for us. So for everybody that's judged for us in the past, thank you for coming out and doing that.
So what do you think about this? Rock on the stick, take a marshmallow.
You can't tell me.
VooDoo does.
All right, so I'm going to tell you a funny story about marshmallows on a stick. Did you hear the story?
No, you got a marshmallow on the stick?
So I don't remember what year it was, but we were invited down to participate in an event called Smoke on the River. It was down at Curtis Hickson Park, and it was I don't remember if it was a barbecue event, a chili event, doesn't really matter. We were asked to provide dessert. So we needed to come up with something cool, something voodoo. And in my brain, I said a s'more on a stick. So the idea was to put marshmallows on a stick, dip them in chocolate, but it was called, and then we rolled them in graham crackers. So you had all the components of a s'more on a stick. But it was called Smoke on the River, so we couldn't end it. So I took one of those little spray bottles like your wife uses for the hair, or or any 80s rock musician, and we put tequila in there, and we sprayed them and lit them on fire.
Nice.
Now in concept,
Oh shit!
story to be continued in a moment. We got an ugly sweater, we got a big ass burger, and we got some wings. So let's swap. Cole, you got to tell us what's what. Let's start with one. So let's slide this. Well, don't go away, Big Eddie.
There's more coming.
I'm not going anywhere. Yeah.
Oh, there can't be more. We gotta stage this bitch. I am gonna eat it hot. Don't tell me. All right.
There you go. Get
Oh
that
my God.
Cancel Adams photo.
Oh my God. They smell fucking hot.
Yeah, they
All right, y'all. Don't start. Don't make me
Those
reach into my
smell, dude. Those smell like they're gonna kick our ass, dude.
That one, maybe.
All right,
That's
so,
gonna be for you, Steve.
so
Works for me.
let's go with the mild first, and let's see if I can do this. That should not interfere with anything. All right, so let's hold this up. Hold that up right in that camera in front of you, and get right up on it. All right, so tell us what we're eating there.
So these are an apple bourbon wing sauce. Once they get tossed, they're gonna get charred on the grill and topped with julienne and green apple.
Oh, Jesus. So we dip them in the apple bourbon sauce, and then we char them.
Then we
And then they're topped with the slaw. So let me grab one of those bad boys, and then I'm going to set this right here. Spidey, you going to grab one?
Yeah, buddy.
Here's a napkin, and then we'll pass the thing around this way. We're good. Oh, man. I licked my fingers, and I got a little bite, man. What's the bite that's hitting me?
The bite will be the ghost peppers.
Oh, this is the one with the ghost pepper. I said Ed was going to eat these, but fuck it.
mild one. Yeah, that's the mild one. Make sure you have apple pieces on it.
All right, so Ed makes a good point. If this got ghost peppers, we might have to get something over here.
What am I doing here?
Just here, take a plate right there. I got plates for everybody. You like that?
That's a great place.
Here's a plate for you, old man. And then pass this over here. Oh, it's a plate. So, all right. So is this really ghost pepper?
Yeah.
All right.
But there's only 6 of them in it in a whole gallon. So I made a whole gallon of this. It's only 6 ghost peppers. And they were de-seeded. So
All right, we're gonna take this out of my view.
The
The flavor's great.
So foul.
I love that they're so damn sticky. And then and that's because you glazed them and then put them back on the grill. Dude, wing is cooked. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely.
it's not done fried.
So I'm assuming you blanch your wings so that we can make sure we can keep up with the pace.
Oh yeah.
And guys, that's always great. I hate when you go to a wing house.
Gotta wait 30 minutes for wings.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with blanching them up. Oh, absolutely, dude. You said ghost pepper. I was afraid. I even told you I wasn't going to eat it.
This is why this one you don't want to touch. This has scorpion peppers.
Oh, we're going to taste it.
Scorpion. Trinidad scorpion.
Yeah. I follow some Trinidad.
Okay.
So I know. I was trying to grow them in my backyard.
I usually grow about 6 plants a year of the scorpions.
Oh, man.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is
It's
beyond
not
good.
overpowering with the heat.
Right.
So I mean, the whole cook time on this was about 3 hours.
On the sauce.
On sauce, yeah. So I took pure concentrate apple juice, reduced that down, then I added Knob Creek bourbon in, cooked that down. Then I started adding the brown sugar, shallots, garlic, ginger with the ghost peppers. Cooked all that down, then blended it. You know, dude, the zestiness from it is from, I took 2 cups of orange juice and reduced it down to a 1/4 cup. So as I'm blending it, slowly adding the orange juice in.
And, you know, when you talk to most people, you know, and you talk about wings, everybody's like, there's no skill behind that. You're right. In the wings, pretty simple. He double cooked them, blanched them, held them, deep fried them again. But it's the care and the love that he put in that sauce. It's just so fucking amazing. And now, dude, my lips, dude. Holy cow. Anybody else?
What?
My lips are starting to warm up.
Yeah.
That's just right, man. That's just right.
It's right now, but after about a dozen or 20.
Hey, no sea pendejo, coño.
Oh, man. Dude, I got to tell you, everybody just looks amazingly happy. I'm nervous for this next wing. So this looks like the exact same. Yeah, I'm definitely doing the blue cheese. So it looks like the same. We look like we got the glaze on there. Same process, right? Tell us about the sauce on these.
All right, so this one is a cranberry hot. So fresh cranberries, scorpion peppers, a little bit of ginger and garlic. Cooked all that down. Add a little soy sauce into it. Blended, tossed, but heat level is there, but flavor is on point on it.
Tell me about the heat level on a 10. What am I tasting?
For me wise, I would say 6.5, but for most people, I'll probably say 7. So,
You want blue?
the same
You got blue
process,
over there? Do you have blue?
Oh, yeah, I'm good on blue.
but it has the same stickiness to it and all that. So
Dude, I hate being sticky, but I love the charred wings after the sauce. And getting that candy on there, dude, that just is amazing. I got to tell you, I'm a little nervous here.
That is amazing. Look at that.
All right, look at this guy.
Flavor.
Scorpion.
The crispiness, the carb, the heat, the sweet. Oh, man.
and that's every week. Every week I do a new wing sauce. I do a special wing sauce of the week. Follow me on my page, Fat Rabbit's page. You'll see the most of the new week. So every week is different. Some might be hotter, some might be milder. This one I went a little about even on both. One's a little bit hotter than the other.
And you know, I got to tell you, I complain about heat, and even in a presentation I was doing today, I was talking about heat and how it has to be delivered, and it can't take away from the flavor. It has to enhance the flavor, and that's what's happened on both of these wings. This is not hot.
That's one of the best damn wings I've had as far as like
It's so cool.
multi-dimensional flavor profile.
Oh,
MDFC, motherfucker. That's the new one right there.
I mean, that's just one of the things I wanted to do when I did my wings. Like, I want to deliver flavor. Like, when I do hot ones, the flavor's still there. Except for you just get that initial burn, but it's always will have flavor on there.
wow, dude. I got to tell you, absolutely on point. I do hate being sticky, though. We're good. We're good. I'm not prima donna.
No, you can tell it's jumped. That scorpion jumped up a little bit from the ghost, but it's still, it doesn't overwhelm it. It's just a little bit more propane, you know?
Yeah. No, that's flavor, dude. And you know, I'm the guy that, just being real, that would scare me away from eating the wing. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm not a heat guy. Not a heat guy. But that is absolutely amazing, dude. You
father would be proud.
That's awesome. That's
Okay.
awesome. Yeah, I got to keep eating these tots. I'm a tot junkie. Guys, I'm looking at a bouquet of goodness here. Tell us about this, man.
All right, so that is the candy espresso bourbon bacon. I still even got the perfect name down for it yet, but I got 4 pieces for all y'all to try.
Look at that. Taste one, pass it around.
It's made with your dirt rub from VooDoo.
You can see it on there, man.
It has a little bit of maple, brown sugar, and it has Jim Beam in it.
Jim Beam. Now you keep mentioning all these different drinks here. We haven't mentioned anything about Tennessee yet. I'm just saying.
We actually have a town branch here from Tennessee. So, trust me, I have all this here already. We actually have old fashioned from using their rye whiskey right now.
So, dude, I gotta tell you, I've never done the maple with the dirt. That's real nice. Now, do you sell a bouquet of bacon?
No, we don't.
You should probably consider that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had
There's a lot of women that are sick of roses and shit. My wife included.
I had a new boss one time, and I called up some mutual friends. I'm like, so what do they like? And it was a female. I'm like, what does she like? What do I got to do? She loves bacon. I made a bouquet of bacon and sent it down to her, and I won.
There you are.
That was amazing. That was great.
Yeah, but yeah, you could put that in a
B.O.B., baby.
you could put that in a rocks glass and sell it as an apple bar.
Well, it's great. I mean, that's why I took home best piece of bacon at the Burger Bash. So,
All right, dude. Here it is. This is the big boy. And, you know, we are going to talk about our top bar foods. Let's jump in right now because I got to say, and you're in the lead. You got to make sure you let us know when you got to jump.
oh, they will let me know.
Hey, you keep looking at your shoulder. Been there. All right. You know, I love bar food. I recently filled out an application and asked what I like and if I had to name a specialty, what it would be. And I said, bar food. I mean, there's nothing like fat people food. That's all bar food is, you know. What more would you want when you're sitting around drinking and having a good time? I pride myself on making fat people food. We've got the 5 food groups in full effect: butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon. And dude, you're representing them all real well, homie. Let me tell you. Hey, let's talk about our top 3, Eddie. So what do you think? As they're polishing off the wings, man. I'm left here in left field. Everybody's got wings in their mouth. Look at them. So Cole, what are your top 3 bar foods?
Definitely wings. I mean, wings is always go-to. If I go to a spot, I have to try the wings.
Now, do you have an order of preference of your top 3 bar foods?
I'll say yeah, wings. Then I'll go burgers.
What's number 1, man? That big ass pretzel I saw walking around.
Oh man, that shit's fucking hot. I would definitely say mozzarella sticks, the fresh made mozzarella sticks.
Fresh made? That's your number 1, huh?
No. Wings are number 1.
Wings, okay. Then burger, then mozz.
Yes. But it has to be fresh mozzarella. I hate the frozen shit. Like, it has to be freshly made mozzarella sticks.
And Spider, you got a little excited. You're over there shaking your head.
Mozzarella sticks, hands down.
Is that your number 1?
No.
Oh.
Burgers. Mozzarella's number 2.
Mitch, you want to jump in on this?
Wings would be my number 1.
Look at this ugly motherfucking sweater, man. I don't know what. Somebody walked in. That was what, a llama or a fucking, I don't know.
I got mine on right now, so.
Yeah.
Nachos would be number 2.
That's a fucking.
Nachos, number 2.
Nachos number 2. You know, you got your shirt on, you filthy animals. You know, Macaulay Culkin only got paid $100,000 for Home Alone 1.
He was a kid.
Home Alone 2, he made millions.
And yeah, Home Alone 1 was good. Home Alone 2
Sucked. Yeah. That's all right, man. That's all right.
I still can't believe they came out with like 3 other ones after that. They were bad.
Seriously?
They were bad.
Yeah, they didn't have him in it. They were just, I don't know.
Well, number 2 had him in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that new one with Kevin Hart. It's a commercial, man. He's in the weeds. He's in the weeds. He's got to go. He's got to go. That means the ticket machine is going, and the noise is being made. How'd you get drunk? What are you drinking?
You think I disappeared?
I got to go up there for a beer, man. I haven't had one in weeks.
Big Eddie C's getting the beer. I'm getting the beer too.
Those girls were amazing. Amazing.
Somebody over here. We'll get this lady. Wait for now. Wait. What do you want?
I don't know. I got to see the list. Where's that menu?
Oh, I don't know. Here's the menu. Can I have a Coors Light on draft, please? Eddie C's gonna need something, but we don't know what.
Okay. He's gonna need something?
But we don't know what. He's pretentious like that.
Is that what you call me?
All right, so
Imagine what he calls me when I'm not around. Bogarts and tater tots the whole night.
yeah, man. Here, you want to talk? All right, so tell us.
Right back. I gotta wash my hands.
Well, then we're gonna get dirty on the burger. So.
Oh, wait.
All right, well, let's get dirty on the burger. Let's just jump right in because, you know, Spidey's number one is a burger. My number one's a burger, if you didn't fucking know.
That is
Burger ain't even on my list, guys. I hate to disappoint you.
what we got in this burger, though. What we got in the burger?
This is the brisket short rib blend
Okay.
with the dirty bacon, the apple slaw, and he calls this the VooDoo Rabbit.
The VooDoo Rabbit.
Yeah, dude. And I'm really excited. So, let's take a look at this thing.
Look at that.
Look at that magic right there.
Oh my.
That's
where the fun starts.
It's like that old Britney Fox song. That's where the fun is, right?
Patrick just sent me a text. It's like I've never seen 4 people at a podcast.
Yeah.
Before.
Who's that?
Good.
Take me go.
That candy bacon is game.
Look at that, dude. Look at the cook on that burger. Look at that grind. That is just yummy. That apple slaw.
That is really good, man. Oh my god.
Bud Light. Oh, look at that. You know, first thing I'm getting, and I was worried about it at first, was that apple slaw.
Yeah.
You know, I was worried that's all I was going to get. But it's all about placement on the sandwich, and that's why I got that first. But as you start to get that flavor of that burger coming through, and that grind, that it's just spot on. The texture, the build, and then that candy bacon creeps in on you. Oh shit! And this is good, guys. Don't hate me. I know it's not one of the 5 food groups, but what makes it is the acid from that tomato, man. That tomato is fucking spot on. It like elevates everything. Oh, that's just so good, man. And Ugly Sweater's back just watching us eat now. And he's just over there like, yeah, fuckers, I got this shit. And this is why he wins VooDoo competitions.
This is fucking amazing. This is great.
Freshness.
I will come all the way back up here just for this.
I said that about the bacon jam.
That's a fantastic burger. I don't like too many burgers other than mine. That one's right
You
there.
know what I really liked about it? It wasn't dripping down my arms.
No, dude. That's what's missing. The double hand drip.
Sorry. Got
No, help, go for it,
an
man.
elbow right in the face. 2 minutes for elbow and 8.
Oh my God, these culinary guys are killing me.
Who?
Patrick, that one that's got like 13 of the culinary guys. They're texting about something.
Oh yeah, keep clapping up, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm gonna do a faux pas here and like dip right in this blue cheese because I like blue cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Man, oh man.
Be right back, sports fans. I gotta wash my sticky hands.
I definitely come back for this burger. This is really fucking
It was a
good.
good burger.
It's really good.
I'm going to tell you, the first wing, that was good. I like it when they caramelize the sauces like that.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta tell you, the burger's amazing, but that blue cheese, that's the shit right there. I hate people that don't know how to make blue cheese. Look at the chunk. Look at that chunk. I mean, this is the real deal. Heavy duty mayonnaise, blue cheese, black pepper. Doesn't get much better than that. Jen, I don't know if you know, we're in your neck of the woods. We're in Tampa Palms. We're at Fat Rabbit Pub. you're not too far away, and we're going to be here for a hot minute. Come down and join the party. And looky, guys. Man, oh man. Did you see that double patty come out?
Yeah. That's big boy style right there.
I need a fork to eat my blue cheese with tots, man. I thought about it. Good, man. I'm a grown-ass man. My tot broke off in the blue cheese.
Nobody's judging you.
I don't care if they are. We're at a bar.
I hope your coffee was hot.
That wasn't coffee. Oh, man. So, I'm on Bruce B. Downs Boulevard. Come on down, Jen. We're at Tampa Boulevard. I know it's on your way home. You know, my favorite bar food, I got to tell you, number one, definitely the burger. And everybody knows I like the double-fisted, double hand drip. I want that thing to be as big as my head, and I want that burger to be so damn juicy that it's just coming out and it's dripping down my arms. Nothing better.
You know, we dove into that burger. I didn't even take a damn picture of the burger.
I
just completely blanked out. I got so fixated on. I was done.
I got a picture of it. I got a
good.
picture here. Let's slide this shit right over here.
Yeah.
And I'll bring up a picture of the burger. I got blue cheese
Stick that monstrosity.
everywhere. They're picking on my coffee cup. We all know what was in that coffee cup.
Yeah.
Oh,
Total devastation.
all right. Let's get this picture of this burger up here on this screen because Spidey's right. You know, we held it up to the screen for about 2 seconds, and let's give this thing some justice here.
And I dove right into the damn thing too. I didn't even think about it. I failed.
We all failed, dude. But the burger didn't fail. I'll tell you that.
No, man.
All right, let's get this shared up so we can share a little love with everybody here. Maybe. We'll see here. All right, we're just going to share my entire screen with you guys so that you can see what's going on. Going to drive you guys all crazy with this. Here we go. Look at that bad boy right there. So you got the brisket short rib blend right here. That apple slaw. Look at the bacon just hanging out.
Yep.
And
You
then
have to look for that.
yeah, and of course, you know, we all know it's dirt. And this picture was sent to me like, here's what you're eating, homie. I got to tell you, this picture doesn't really do it justice. This burger was like, I mean, we're watching them walk by, and I'm like, holy shit. They are absolutely huge. And you just got to get down here and try it. And you don't have to be here today. I don't know how to exit. We're just going to keep watching it this way.
It's like when you got two mirrors against each other, it's like a whole new dimension that opens up.
Exactly. We're gonna go back in time here, man. Let's see here. I really don't know how to get rid of this.
Wow.
VooDoo special effects.
Boom.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back.
Kaleidoscopic and shit.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're trying to create a new TikTok trend. # addicted to TikTok. Holy moly. Man, I got to tell you, the place people just keep coming in, man. More and more.
This Wednesday night, right?
Yeah.
It's almost 7. It's been packed since I got here.
Oh, look at this
And
chunk.
ugly sweaters keep coming in.
Yeah, and
yeah.
he took the shortcut, man. That's a T-shirt. That's not an ugly sweater. He doesn't get to win nothing. Yeah, I mean,
can't do that, man. You gotta be fair.
you know the rules. You got to play by the
But
rules.
it's Florida. You wear a sweater, man. You're dying in 2 minutes.
I know, dude. I don't own a sweater. I own a fat jacket. I don't need a sweater. And do the people get bonus points for the hats? Because I'm seeing hats. Spider, there's a hat with cat ears. Did she get bonus points because it has cat ears?
Where I don't see her.
Maybe it's a bow tie. I don't know. I can't see that part.
Your glasses.
I don't wear glasses. I don't wear glasses. I'm not old.
Thanks.
I'm definitely old.
I don't see no damn cat ears.
Oh my God.
You might have to stand up.
Boy, why didn't you tell me I look like that? That's not a 4-head, that's a 5-head. Jesus.
I see that. Those are cute.
Does she get bonus points for that?
She gets bonus points.
Spider is a cat lover, and an affinity he and my wife share. And she looked at us. She knew we were talking about her. They're watching us live right now.
I like animals. I don't like people. I tolerate you.
Jen is on her way, coming
Nice.
down to hang out with us at the Fat Rabbit. Anybody, come on down. It's definitely filling up, getting fun, and great night. So, guys, it is December 1st. We did promise a big announcement on December 1st, and we did let it leak yesterday on the live stream, but we're going to go ahead and share it now for everybody and make this thing official. The VooDoo Chef and we'll say his crew, the VooDoo Chef and his crew. How about that for semantics, right? We will be participating in the Gas Gorilla festivities this year. It has officially become official. We are going to be walking in the Gas Gorilla festivities on the 22nd of January, celebrating student success. If you are out there and you would like to have your student on our float, make sure you follow us on Instagram. It is at VooDoo Chef 13. That's where we will be putting up information about how to walk with us. Of course, as always, for us older people on Facebook as well. But it is a limited number. We are not taking everybody. I hate to break it to you, folks. We do not believe that everybody's a winner. That is not a true statement. So we're going to be selecting some amazing culinary high school students out there and other students to participate and walk down the parade route with us. And when I say walk, I mean on a float. I don't walk. And
They're going to walk. I don't want
no, everybody's on float. Everybody's on float. No walkers. It's a big float. We have a big ass float. And it's going to be a great day. And then the week after that, some of us may or may not just be hanging out in some private tents, partying like rock stars. And you okay over there, buddy? You still fixated on your head?
No, you had a text message come up and saw it's nosy.
Oh, they're going to keep. It was probably the culinary text group that we're in
I
that
am
keeps coming up.
fascinated by it. I look like that fucking guy back in the 80s, Max Headroom, where he just had a big light bulb head and he stuttered. That's what I look like, Headroom.
You're in rare form tonight, buddy. I love it.
But I haven't even started drinking. Probably won't.
Probably won't now.
No.
I'm about ready to
That
switch to
Verizon got him
Jack.
started.
Yeah, that was it, man. Just pushed me right off the precipice before we even got going.
I have forgotten how much I love Coors
I wanted to
Light.
walk around the bar and say, does anybody have fucking Verizon here? Do you have a signal? Because if they did and I didn't,
It would have been on.
oh, hard as a motherfucker.
You would have been
tomorrow, man.
switching to Mint Mobile with
That
Ryan, whatever his name is.
motherfucker that sold me my phone at the store by me, I would have just spit roasted his ass like punching a clock, man. I would have taken a break and gone to lunch and come back and gotten back into it.
That's
All
absolutely
day, 8 hours of that shit. I'd have gone down to see Mitchell Smith and Robinson, got like a turkey wrap or something, something just a little bit of energy, not overbearing, and gone
Don't
back.
want to get weighted down.
No.
No, when you're fighting, you got to.
Oh, no,
You need that turkey wrap.
I'm lucky I didn't go there,
Mitch must be on Verizon because we just lost him.
No, I got AT&T. I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh,
Fingers.
dude, I got. Is that Bruce Arians at the bar? Who? Bruce Arians? Is that him?
Oh,
The head
shit.
coach of the Bucks?
Could be his kid.
Is that him?
He's got the beard, the glasses, and that skid lid. Yeah.
The hat there?
You want glasses? You want to use my glasses?
No.
Sure.
No, I definitely don't.
Even had me looking over there too. I was like, damn. I know where BA lives, and it's nowhere near here.
Is he a South Tampa guy?
He's an STD.
He's an STD, a South Tampa
But
douchebag.
he's even more. He's an SOG STD.
He's a sub.
Hey, what's going on?
Jen is in the house. Look at that. What's going on? How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Start now.
Oh, man.
Jen,
Party
come over
can
here. Come say
start.
hello.
Come. Are you going to pop in on the live cast?
I guess.
Look, I guess so. Coming from the woman who for years wouldn't even get on social media.
No, you can't. That's true.
But, checking in live today. How are you, friend?
I'm good.
Jen's on it every week when we're on live, checking in, putting in her little 2 cents on all the favorites. What do you think of the Fat Rabbit Pub? Have you ever been here?
I have never been here.
I mean, this is your neck of the woods, right?
I live in Land O'Lakes, so it's pretty close.
I don't know where that is, but I'm sure it's close. Where's that?
Where do I work?
No, where's Land O'Lakes?
Land O'Lakes is a little north of here and a little west.
So, is that down by Wiregrass?
Yes.
Look at that. See? I call that New Tampa. Is that not New Tampa anymore?
No. Because
No?
I'm further west than Wiregrass.
I don't fucking know. I'm at Fat Rabbit Pub, and we're going to be here all night with the ugly sweater contest. And, we appreciate you checking in. I can't believe you've never been here. We're in your neck of the woods.
I know, and it's fabulous. I saw what you guys were eating, and I was drooling in the car.
I got to tell you, that blue cheese, I'd eat that like cereal, man.
Oh, yeah.
That blue cheese is on point. What's your favorite bar food? You threw a couple up, but
I threw the loaded cheese fries up
loaded cheese fries. Is
Because
that-
wings and burgers are always the number 1 and 2, but loaded cheese fries would be 3 over nachos.
See, those are
over
mine.
nachos.
Yeah, I know you love them.
No, they're not. To me, those are entrees. Bar food, to me, bar food equals half. Half. Yep. So I'll give you my 3 right away.
Let's hear it.
Mott sticks.
Is that 3?
Yep. Mott
3
sticks.
Mott sticks?
Nachos. Fried mushrooms.
Oh, mushrooms are excellent.
Big Eddie Steve
Yeah.
loves his fried
He knows.
mushrooms. That's a
That's
true
right.
statement.
Where do you get
Right.
fried mushrooms?
Tell him. Tell him.
Listen, best place I've had them around here. Mentioned it before on here. Harvey Sports Street Grill in St. Pete. They make them fresh. They're hand battered. They're big as hell, and it's worth the drive. If you're sick of fried mushrooms that fell right off, the whatever truck, rhymes with Frisco, go to that place, man. It's just so. They're worth going over there. My wife and I have driven across the bridge just for that to eat there, no doubt.
When he said Frisco, he meant Frisco, not rhymes with Frisco, because we like people that rhyme with Frisco.
Yes, we do.
They're big supporters of ours, and we absolutely love them. I bleed blue. I'm just going to tell you that live. All the non-food people are like, "What the fuck's he talking about?" All
Good. Keep it that way.
Yeah, all the food people, they're like,
Hey, actually, add me back in. I just realized I'm still backstage.
he's still backstage. He's like the 80s, guys. He is back. Our party keeps getting bigger, Cole. What's going on? He is out of his sweater,
I got hot back there.
and he is.
You wore it longer than I would.
Yeah, man. And you still got the hat on. I had a long sleeve sack that thing. They got me
What
one
is-
of the Bucks one time. They made it 15
Tell me what that says.
Kronbacher.
What is that?
It's a German beer.
Kronbacher. It's a German beer. Any good?
Very,
I'll trade it anytime.
very, that's a very old brewery. That's like a 400-year-old, if I remember correctly. They've been brewing beer since the Pilgrims got their asses over here, man. They've been doing it right.
Now, did the Pilgrim call us over here because the beer was shitty?
Well, that's why they were Pilgrims. They didn't drink. Who the fuck wants to stay in Europe, man? Everybody over there is drinking wine and eating like lamb chops and shit, so they came here.
And it took them all the way until the St. Louis World's Fair in 1904, 1905, to finally recognize Jack Daniels as the #1 drink in the world. Just saying.
Wow. It's been over 100 years.
You know more Jack history than Eddie.
Yeah, not really. Not really. Just, you got to cherry pick your facts so that you have. No.
I don't know if it still is, but it used to be a dry county.
It is. It still is.
Technically, whatchamacallit, Darren said they've done something with the laws where you can still go there and sample it
Right.
and buy it. Well, I don't think you can buy it, but you can't get it in a bar. That's a dry counter.
Right. So something at the gift shop. They worked out some sort of swerve to where you can get something. I don't know what it is.
Whoever was representing them in Congress, got a little cheese, pulled some strings.
Oh, absolutely. What was that guy's name? I don't remember.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
Darren comes on, and Darren's,
Darren's have to come on again because there's too much Jack Daniels shit, man.
well,
We got to learn more.
but the thing is, he just needs to tell us the same stories over and over again, because what
It's still
happens
good.
is he sends us all the Jack Daniels so we can do live tastings, and we just keep doing the same live tasting over and over again. Don't tell him. And he sends us all the alcohol, and we're sitting there drinking. He's telling the stories, and he wonders why we fuck up all the stories. He gets us liquored on Jack, and then expects us to remember.
I know, but the only way he's going to get like an interview with us where we remember all this shit is a children's parade where you can't drink. So I don't fucking remember
Oh, I'm going to hold my tongue on that. But that's true. It is a true statement. There's no alcohol on the children's parades, and absolutely no alcohol on the VooDoo Chef Foundation float. None at all. So all our guys out there, there is a very strict line that will not be accepted or tolerated. And Big Eddie C and Spider assured of that. And they even hold me in line. So
I'm good with it. Like we've always said, you don't want to see me drunk. And Gasparilla is not Drinko de Mayo.
But
Sorry.
Spider and I definitely will make up for it the next week. I think, how many bottles did we drink that one year? I think it was close to 2 bottles, close to a bottle each.
Yes.
Was that the night parade? Was that that was Gasparilla? And,
2 bottles.
dude, it's only a 6-mile parade, homie.
Still here.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
And we still put the float together.
And we still took it
We
down.
still took it. We didn't
And-
fall off the float.
Well, that's because you tie my ass in.
I remember
But
that.
we were also drinking at the bar before we even started walking to the float.
Oh my God.
I mean, it starts early that day, guys, or it did. We're out of that game. We're out of that business. VooDoo Chef Foundation will be walking in the parade with Voodies. How about that? And we will be celebrating student success, taking students on the parade route with us. That's what it's all about. The VooDoo Chef Foundation. Log on, Giving Tuesday. Make sure you make donations. So, nope. Only allowed to throw beads, not allowed to throw anything else. Only sponsors are allowed to throw their logos. And although we are the official sauce and seasoning of Gasparilla, we are not a sponsor of the Gasparilla parades, and therefore we throw beads like everybody else. So we actually got in trouble because somebody was passing out something with logos on it, and I got a nice little spaghetti slide. I got a reprimand. So,
Oh, you got your knuckles wrapped with a ruler?
yeah, we are definitely we're rule followers, guys. You may not believe so. Definitely rule followers. Man, I gotta tell you, gotta flash back. This place just keeps filling up, man.
I don't think there's a table empty.
No, not at all. Hey, Spidey, hit that tall guy up for some Jack Daniels.
How many?
I want one. On the rocks. Rocks. I'd like a double Jack with a lime. On the rocks. Just, Eddie C is supposed to, he's being nosy watching my text, but he's not telling me what's coming in. I don't know. Somebody just texted us and blowing us up. I keep looking at all the little things going on around here. This is actually just a very happening place.
It's Wednesday.
What's that guy's name over there on TV? I mean, we're watching some shit from. It looks like the theater at Madison Square Gardens.
He used to be the coach of NC State.
Jim Valvano from.
He started a charity, I believe.
Yeah, but look, he was the coach at Rutgers from '64 to
No,
'67.
he played point guard. Put your glasses on.
Whatever, I don't wear glasses. But this is what we're watching This is what's on the TV here.
You realize this is old. That guy passed away years ago.
That's my point. And this place is packed. You know, they might as well put.
Family Chantal?
I don't watch that show.
No.
I don't watch that show. Nope. 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 But I will tell you, I'm so glad that my girl left Ja. What the fuck, man? You know, you gotta be submissive. Who the fuck is he, right? But, you know, that's just what I heard.
Submissive.
That's just what I heard. Women are supposed to. No. Girl, Winter, you just go back home and stay at home and do the right thing. So I've heard.
If you say so, nigga.
So I've heard.
Oh.
NC's throwing me under the bus here, man. Again?
You got run over twice.
He backed up. He ran me over and then fucking put that shit in reverse.
I'm going to blame it on your pain.
Oh, look at this. Look, oh, my God.
Look how beautiful.
So, guys, look at this. You know, I love the pretentious ice cube. Look at that. Look at that. And there is nothing better than a little, you know, Cole, I love you. Your food's amazing. All the stuff you've given us was off the chart. But the fact that, you know, we're not using some American Tennessee whiskey, you know, we got to get on that, man.
Look at that ice cream. That's a gigantic.
I know, man.
It's a big piece of ice. Yeah, it's a big piece of ice.
I'm just going to get rid of the straw.
They didn't want to water down.
That's the ice you want for whiskey. None of that crushed, the cubes and all kind of. That's the ice you want for whiskey.
Oh, okay.
But
Slow.
nice and slow melt when it's nice and hot.
You can water your shit down.
Exactly, but I gotta tell you, Spidey, when we're drinking out of those 20-ounce glasses, at the rate at which we drink, I like the smaller cubes in the ice. It keeps super cold.
I get the freezer. I get out of the bottle.
Yeah.
No, then I gotta get up and walk to the freezer. The bottle sits on my desk, dude.
I don't think we give the ice any time to melt.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What's the difference?
This is how I make my drink last. Because if not, I'd already have 3 or 4 of those.
You know how I make my drink last? I put the bottle on the desk so I can always refill it.
I gotta drive home and get up and go to work in the morning.
So do I. You know, we had a wonderful day today out at a big event we did. We had some amazing people come out. You know, Mitch was at that event. He brought some of his students out there. You know, I always love when I get to cook for them, but I do want to give a shout out to all the other people that came out and helped us celebrate student success. My girl Jody Stanley came out, and you know, we were joking about our coffee cups here. I probably drink more coffee than anything else. I drink coffee day and night. And Jody came out, and she's my coffee guru. She knows everything about coffee. And, you know, sometimes those experts, you know, you just start nodding off. But they just so passionate about what they do. She came out, she talked about the different roasts. She was one of the first 5 people to bring Starbucks brand to Florida. And she is a Starbucks brand expert. And she'll educate you on that second pop like nobody's business. But, you know, she brought me some Guatemala Antigua. If you've never had it, oh, my. We talk about Jack Daniels. Guatemala Antigua would be my coffee version of Jack Daniels. The Starbucks Guatemala Antigua is my favorite roast. You got to definitely try it out. Mitch is over there shaking his head no, but
Oh no, I'm shaking my head in my phone.
oh, because those texts keep coming in. It's like
No, because it won't load back up.
we need to just turn those texts off, man. They just keep coming in. And what the fuck are they talking about?
Oh, they went everything from.
They've been bitching about national certification tests since early this morning. It's just, you know what? Like Nike says, just do it, right? Just do it. It's called a JOB. I like my JOB. We're gonna just do it. So, you know, ADD, right? Jody came out and talked Talked about all the coffee, and she brewed a whole bunch of different coffees and taught our students how to do it. Look, there's a fucking just let it go, guys. Let it go. Exactly. Elsa, right? Elsa. Me either. That one's for real. Neither am I. No, cartoons aren't my thing unless it's Scooby-Doo. Jody talked all about coffee, and I got to tell you, did an amazing job. If you're ever out in, I ain't going to pretend to know it, somewhere in Pinellas Park, stop in and see Jody, tell her we said hello. I don't know where she's at. And then we had a panel discussion, and we had a lot of amazing people on our panel. It's ADD, I'm watching people. We had Carlos Villanueva come out today.
Wow.
So Jen actually taught Carlos, and just so we know, I'm one of the people that are allowed to call you Jen. True statement?
True statement. Absolutely.
Me and Grandma.
That's about it.
We're the only ones that call her Jen. Everybody else knows her as Jennifer.
Miss Rossi?
Miss Rossage actually is the one who taught Carlos biology back in the day. And I want to tell you it was 2000.
Sounds about right.
Year 2000 back at Hillsborough High School when we both worked there. And she taught Carlos biology. I taught culinary, obviously. 2002, I packed up and moved to Chamberlain. Carlos actually moved with me. Carlos then went on to culinary school at the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York. Amazing place. One of my most favorite places here in the U.S. And graduated and just started grinding out his career, traveled the world. And in the culinary industry, that's the benefit. You can travel the world. Our skills are universal. The application of heat to food, it's the same no matter where you go. He since come back to Tampa, and he is now the corporate executive chef for Eurobake. Dude, I don't know how to turn these fucking texts off, but, they're just fucking driving me nuts. He's the corporate executive chef of Eurobake, which is a worldwide bread company based out of Europe, and doing amazing things. And we could not be more proud. Then he came out and talked about all his travels and journeys and what led him back to Tampa here. And then who else was there today? You weren't.
I wasn't there. I was at work.
COVID fog. Stanley Gomez came out. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know where Stanley went to high school, but it was here in Hillsborough County. I can't tell you he went to Irwin Culinary Program. He went through the Hillsborough Culinary Academies at Irwin Technical College, the one of the top 13 culinary schools in the state of Florida. Just gonna throw that out there after only 4 years of some people being there. Toot, right? But Stanley came out after being out of school for 2 years. He is now a sous chef of Bellows in downtown Tampa, doing amazing things. He worked at the Hard Rock for years, worked at all the properties there, just honing his skills. And that's the beauty of a hotel. He got to experience all these different things at one location. And now he is a sous chef out at Bellows, kicking ass, taking names. And wonderful for him to share his story. You weren't there.
No.
Who else was there? Dominic Portillo from Casper's Company McDonald's. He worked for Ringling Brothers for years. It was a childhood dream. And he eventually ended up landing a spot in marketing with Casper's Company McDonald's, the largest franchise of McDonald's in the world, right here in Hillsborough County. And he shared his wonderful story. Casper's is a great company. And they're not only McDonald's. I mean, they own Oxford Exchange and the library, just some amazing different places that you wouldn't say. McDonald's owns that? Well, no, Casper's Company, who owns Casper's Company McDonald's, also owns all these other places. And they also own, for all our chefs out there, they own repair companies. So if you're looking, hit them up, man. they're working on our stuff now, and they're just doing some amazing work for us. I could not be happier with the work they're doing. We also had my friend Tracy Guida from Forking Around Town come out. She's a food blogger. She also does some work for Checkers. She came out today and talked about her pathway, just letting people know what it's like to be a food blogger. You look at these people and you think, oh my God, such a glamorous job. I got to tell you, I was watching her today. I'm hanging out, drinking what I call a Psycho Chef latte, 4 shots of espresso, splash of half and half, and some sugar. I'm walking around, hanging out, and, she's buried in her phone, taking pictures, asking questions, posting, blowing shit up, just buried. I don't know that that's someplace I want to be. I like hanging out and talking, and she was deep diving into that phone, hitting up that Instagram. If you're out there, make sure you check her out. It's at Forking Around Town on Instagram. So check her out. She's just goes to all the cool places. If you're looking for pizza, she loves pizza and hits up all the cool pizza spots. And then we had the barbecue queen herself in-house, Leanne Whippen. You saw her on Beat Bobby Flay. You saw her on Barbecue Pitmasters. You saw her on Mike Simon and Bobby Flay's Barbecue something. Just absolutely beast when it comes to barbecue. And she was actually filming while I was doing my demo. And at one point she said, oh my. And I'm like, look good. When it was over, girlfriend snuck up and stole one of the shrimp skewers off the top of the burger. And she was like, holy moly. She may or may not have stole my bottle of Nola to take home. And she and I are actually going to be doing a halfway hangout live. I'm getting invited, I think, over to her place with all her toys, and I can't wait to get to cook with someone like Leanne Whippen. I mean, that's just absolutely amazing. That's why your ass ain't in the stream no more.
I'm back.
No, there's rules to there's rules. Okay. You broke 2 of them. You broke 2. Not one, but 2. Yeah, you're almost up there with Hollywood, who's not allowed in the live stream at all. Although we do quote Hollywood all the time. You do you, let me do me, and we will live happily ever after. Guys, people just checking in, hanging out. So we got a whole bunch of people here. Look at that. He's got some dog tags on, Spider. Spider, thank him for his service. Absolutely, man. Just people checking in left and right. Lovely gentleman just walked up, sporting his dog tags. Got to thank all the people out there.
It's still Wednesday. This is still packed.
Yeah, it's
It's a work night.
What time is it? I don't.
20 after 7. Yeah, it's almost close to 7:30.
I think I might join Mitchell's side and have dinner.
You're welcome to do whatever you want.
You can be over here if you want.
Yeah, we educate you on the rules, so I'll whisper them in your ear. No, you jump in. I'll whisper them in your ear. There really are rules for the VooDoo Chef podcast. Yes.
Gotcha.
At all, because even though the VooDoo Chef name came because I'm tattooed, I'm pierced, and every other word out of my mouth truly is an F-bomb. We do have standards. Jen left, but she'll tell you back in the day, man, it was horrible. It was horrible. I came to Hillsborough right out of industry, and man, I look back and wonder how I stayed employed. I actually had a college representative come into my room, and she was there maybe 10 minutes, and we were in the kitchen, and she was repping culinary school. Let's be real. I mean, everybody knows the stories of the back of the house and all that. We went in front of students, and guys, what you see here is what I am. There is no change. There's no way. But back in the day, it was bad. It was bad. She lasted in the room 10 minutes, and she looked at me and goes, I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't be in a room with students and you talking like that. I've got to leave. And we laugh about it to this day. She's still repping for the culinary school. It's true. All the stories are going to come out tonight, Eddie C. So, Eddie C., if I were to say the name Lois Flag, how tightly wound was Lois Flag?
It's a lot like that time I took apart a golf ball and you saw all those rubber bands that were they're like, they're just so stuck together that if you cut one and you've been shot halfway to Albuquerque.
Yeah, dude. Girlfriend was wound, and everybody in the building knew it. But again, when I tell you, what you see here is what you get. That's real deal, Lucille. Can you concur with that?
Absolutely.
Jen's over there going, fuck yeah, I know. Jen actually ended up being one of the administrators at the building I worked at, and she can definitely attest to that. And Mitch, you were at my demos today. Can you attest that there's been no change?
You were good today.
Hey, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you for what you do, man. Thanks for that right there. Gentleman just walked up and made a donation to the foundation. Just such amazing people and amazing things they do.
I love that.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And what we do truly, we're out here, we talk shit, we talk smack. We're on adult time night right now, but everything we do is for the students. And, I wouldn't have administrators that work in the district and people that support us doing what they do if it really wasn't about the students. And that's why we do what we do. And not that anybody here works for the district and administration. Everybody knows we're friends. I mean, they know that we're longtime friends. All right, so Lois Flag wound super tight. Super, super tight. I was a little bit more brazen in the beginning years. So we're brand new at Chamberlain High School, and we're just trying to build that culture, build that camaraderie, build that team. And so Lois Flag, for some reason, took a liking to me. And again, wound so tight. I mean, if we were to be describing this, I would probably be the free spirit chef, and she would be your fucking staunch ass, starchy pressed white Republican that looks at me and goes, dude, you need to fucking leave. Would you agree?
I mean, there was just everything had to be by the rules. And
Yep.
You needed to know the rules.
And I have no idea why this lady took a liking to me. Maybe it was because I just was. I am who I am. It is what it is. So Lois walks in one day to see somebody bending over in our three sink, just coughing and gagging. She sees somebody else in the hand sink sucking down water as fast as they can. She opens the door, comes in, and she's, oh my God, runs over and she's like, baby, are you okay? What's going on? Takes her walkie-talkie off like she's about to call for help. And then she turns around and sees me laughing my ass off. And she's like, what's going on? I'm like, nothing. They thought they could eat a full tablespoon of cinnamon. I don't know what happened. She looks at me and she goes, you're a liability. And runs out of the kitchen. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you think you can eat a whole tablespoon of cinnamon, fucking tag me when you do it. Tag me.
Go for it.
Tag me when you do it. So the best part about it, before she walks in, because you can't tell one guy to do it and then the other two go. I'll have to go at the same time, or the other two are going to back out, right? So I go 1, 2, 3, go, And one kid, as he's taking the spoon to his mouth, goes and takes a big inhale. So the cinnamon just flies to the back of his mouth. And he closes his mouth around it. And all of a sudden, he just starts coughing. And he's trying to keep his mouth closed so that he can win the cinnamon challenge. And he starts coughing. So he's coughing. And the cinnamon is coming out of his nose as mud. And it was absolutely one of the most memorable moments ever.
Little background here, folks. Cinnamon is basically what they call a desiccant. It dries out. You can dump a spoonful of it in a gallon of water, and it would all just dry up like it was in a desert. Now imagine that shit in the back of your throat. That's what happens.
It's like Big Eddie C's phone here at the Fat Rabbit. That shit just dried out. That's for the Chantel. Dude, your weapon is right here, dude. That's your weapon, man. And I'm telling you, watch out, because that shit's loaded.
It's like a set of, juggling instincts. That mind is, I don't know, dangerous to pretty much
damn, that's the shit right there, man. That's the goods. And a big shout out to our guys at Jack Daniels. We know that you heard we were coming here tonight. We know that you dropped off a bottle of Jack Black for us. Thank you so much. As always, that is my drink of choice everywhere I go. People staring at us as they walk by with their, what they say that hat, what's that hat say? I want to say kombucha, but it's not kombucha. No, that German beer. Kronbacher. I wanted to ask him why he's wearing a kombucha hat, He's wearing a fermented tea hat. What the fuck?
Listen, my wife was a beer hat. Because I got to bring a couple things home for her, and I'm going to pay for them. But she looked at it, and she was looking at the menu designations, and she saw VG. She said, "That means vegan." I'm like,
no, it's very good.
Yeah, no, it's catered to some blue cheese. No. So I was vegetarian. A little different.
So,
I'm not too sure. Like, if I told Cole that, you think he would laugh or be offended?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of offended that they even designate that shit, and that's just me.
That's the customers that we have now. They want to know.
No, they don't want to know. They're prima donnas, and it's like
Okay, they think they want to know.
They
You gotta play the game sometimes.
well, you really don't, guys. You just got to stay true to you.
If you want to have a packed house at 7:30 on a Wednesday,
How many of these people are going, oh my God, they got vegetarian fucking top? None of these motherfuckers in here. That guy with those dog tags around his neck that donated to the foundation, he ain't looking at nobody going, do you got vegetarian food? No, not a bit. He said, give me that fucking VooDoo rabbit burger.
Bet he gets the burger.
I joke, and I got a lot. I got vegans in my family, guys, and it's all good. It's all good. You do you, let me do me. But Big Eddie C, I got to disagree. I don't think we have to label food, and I don't think we have to play to everybody. I think if we play to our market, it's the dream. If you build it, they will come.
You can't do that anymore. I think that ship sailed and sunk, and the sail got horse corn in it. You have to explain even those little things anymore. In a place like this,
Wait, you have to explain it. You have to explain it. I don't have to offer it.
Listen, would you open a restaurant these days?
Oh, no, I'd have vegetarian because there's one thing I like more than butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
Dead presidents, motherfuckers. They rule the world.
What if you could make dead presidents selling vegetables?
That's what I mean. I'd fucking take dead presidents.
Bourdain said that in his book. He said, if these people want to come in and pay for plain roasted vegetables, it costs me
89 cents.
Fine. Yeah, I will do that. And, that was a guy. What did he call them? He said vegetarians and the fistful of like splinter types and vegans. That's what that was.
What is this, homie?
It's a burger.
What burger is this?
I think it's
one of the same ones you just had.
Why are we eating this again?
Home weight fucking shit. Give it to you.
Homeboy sent out another fucking burger. I don't know why, but
Stand back, sports fans.
yeah, we're gonna watch this. I want you to watch my mad skills. If you could at all see what I'm doing, we're gonna cut this one in 5 because I'm good. I can pull that off. Look at that. All right, there's 2. One for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Look, Spidey's like, and you know what? Again, we didn't take a fucking picture.
I did. That's why he called me.
Jen, you got to taste this. It is the Rib Brisket blend.
There's napkin somewhere under your
Eddie C, you take the one with the bacon.
Why would I do that?
You take the one with the bacon. Because I look, this will tell you how good this is. I want the one with the apple skull. I mean, and the tomato. I'm eating fruits and vegetables. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, are you sick?
Exactly, right? Lizanne's checking in. And what's going on, guys? Lizanne, I hope you're doing well. Spidey says hello. And we'll leave it at that. But I do got to ask you, we're in your part of town. I'm closer to you than we ever have been. And I know you're going to go, dude, I live in Ohio. True. We're closer to you than we have ever been. You should have come down. Because, here we go. Round 2 of the VooDoo Rabbit. Maybe Cole's drinking in the back, too, and forgot that he sent us one already.
This one's juicier.
It is. I got the burger on this one first. I got the hit of the burger first on this one. And I'm going to tell you why. I turned it upside down. And I like it better the other way. I like that apple hit first. Oh, Spider's walking around with tots. Like, Spider's walking around like he's doing a little. I know. I didn't want to say that. I was going to say he's doing a little, Russian-style butler service. Oh, my. What are you getting over there?
The real McCoy.
What's that?
It's a burger on Texas toast with bacon. Of course, you gotta have bacon.
I don't know if you're hearing
one of
this.
the 5
She got the real McCoy. It's a burger on Texas toast with bacon.
fried egg, Swiss American cheese, caramelized onion.
Fried egg, Swiss American, and caramelized onions. Holy shit.
It will be on camera. Cut it.
No.
We're family. You can touch it without gloves.
No, I know, but if I
Fried egg going everywhere, man.
You gotta say he's gonna spread it.
if I cut it and I take a bite, I'm gonna need another jab. Oh man,
He's gotta drive me home.
The roles have switched. I'm driving tonight. Big Eddie normally drives us around.
Oh my God.
Man, I got to tell you, I absolutely love tots too, man. This place, I don't know, man. They're talking about how slow I drive over there.
You got a sports car, and you drive it like Miss Daisy.
True statement. True statement.
I got stressed out because somebody was coming too close to his car. That just stressed the shit out of me. You know how many tickets I would have
Tell me,
right
man.
now if I had your car?
This one was even better.
That was better than the first one. That one didn't sit.
I flipped
back in?
I flipped it upside down so I'd get a different flavor profile. I like it better with the swell on the top, man. I like that apple hit on the front end, the tartness, and then the umami taking over from the burger. I like it better that way. So definitely built the right way, man. Just great job.
Maybe that'd be a food bash next year.
Dude, it is in the works right now. Spider and I have already started talking about it. Picking locations.
Categories. I'm going to bacon, best use to VooDoo, and best burger.
Oh, he wants all three.
It's on now. I've tasted you. I've tasted it. You see the magic I can put?
And Mitch is taking notes because Mitch entered as well. So we got two VooDoo food fight competitors here. And Mitch is cheating. Mitch is sizing up the competition.
Cheating or smart?
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right, Doc?
That's right.
My boy Doc
However you
Barbecue
wanna
looked
look
at me
at
and
it.
said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. He told me, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. Doc, I'm still pissed at you about that one, Doc. I kept opening the lid on my green egg, and he comes by and he's like, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. I'm like, you son of a
You
bitch.
gotta let it alone. You just gotta let it go.
Son of a bitch, man. We missed you this year at the golf tournament, Doc, but I know you were, I think you were up at the Jack Daniels barbecue competition. I invite you to golf every year. You only have to invite me to one Jack Daniels event. That's it, man. That's it. Call it even. Call it even. Big Eddie C, are you ready for parade?
Sure. Absolutely.
For what? Parades. Oh, parade. We always have a blast on the parade routes, man.
Send in the clowns, man.
I can't wait to see the kids.
Little bells.
I can't wait to see the kids. I mean,
And that's what it's about, when we started being on the parade route,
yeah,
that
it's an
ugly
ugly
ass fucking
sweater.
ugly ass fucking sweater. That's what it's about. When we started the parades, it was about celebrating kids. And if you go back to our photo albums, you'll see a lot of students that we had on the parade. And I'm so excited to get back to that, celebrate student success. We got one last event that we got to plug here, guys, and that's VooDoo Valentine. So we really upped the game this year. Last year we wanted to do the burgers. Did we talk about the badass in the books last night?
Yeah.
So last year we stayed.
I like your daughter after that story.
Well, she doesn't like you because you didn't like her before that story.
I didn't know her before that story.
But no, my daughter's a rock star, man. She is just Johnny on the spot. She is such. I mean, my boy Umber goes, dude, she is so you. If I could tell you the smart-ass comments she makes behind the scenes, I'm not allowed to say them out loud. I mean, her most prized comment came at age 13, and I got to tell you, I can't wait to share that story. We just got to wait a little while longer. She's 21 now. It's been a family joke for 7 years, and the timing just has to be right. It can't be said on air. There's only a few people outside the bloodline family that know. H still brings it up to this day, talking about, I can't believe she said that. Oh, yes, she did, dude. And she is, she's right up there with some of the other people that I know that, have that amazing noggin. You, man, you're one of her favorite people, bro. because they can share a conversation at the same intellectual level.
There was one of the times we were going home from the parade. I had forgotten she was in the very back as we were in there. And I don't know.
And she was way in the back, like where you put that cover so you can't see shit.
Yeah. She was like, what's his name? The dude in the hangar, Mr. Chow, in the trunk. And I don't know. I said something.
Well, you know why she was back there, right? Because she wants nothing to do with us after the.
Right.
We had a lot of people in there, but she wants nothing to do with us.
I said something and I hear her murmur to herself. Like the last couple words of it, like that snickering.
Yeah, but she was the only one that understood what the fuck you were talking about.
That's probably what it was. I can't remember what it was.
We're all saying shit like, man, it was crowded. Damn, I drank a lot of Jack. And then your boy pontificates about some shit.
It's not suitable for this podcast, folks. Sorry. You want that story out of us?
Which one?
You better hit me and drink.
Can you give me a little insight? Can you?
So vile. It took me like 30 seconds after she said it to react and start laughing because she was laughing.
I got to tell you, one of the best things ever. Get a couple drinks in this guy. Holy cow! Hey, let's go ahead and plan right now. The Big Eddie C Drunken Spelling Bee. Dude, you kicked ass last year. You got people laughing. I'll tell you.
I did. It was fun.
He will destroy you.
Yeah.
Hammered. Yes. He started, dude,
You know, I can see that.
he was
I can see that.
dancing on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, my head was going.
And you know what's funny is big Ian Beckles was talking smack. If you take a picture,
That's
here, I'll put it on camera and then we'll send. Then you take a picture and send it to me. All right, what's this one called?
The real McCoy.
The real McCoy. Look at the egg. Look at the cook in that egg. Oh my God, that's a Sunny and Runny. It ain't funny, man.
Well, that ain't busted already.
That's all right, man. That's a
yeah.
it's a Beastie Boys egg. Busted. What up, homie? It's not even mine, but I'll take the picture. Look at that. Hey, tell me about those fries. Those hand cut?
Yep.
I got to tell you, you know, working at Chamberlain High School, we created something real special there with culinary. We partnered with Outback Steakhouse, and I got to do something. One moment, please. Because, you know, this is the autistic in me. I had to switch the screen, so I'm looking at it. We did something real special at Chamberlain. We partnered with Outback Steakhouse, and we put an Outback Steakhouse replica, mini Outback on campus. And, you know, it's just real special. And my favorite thing about Outback Steakhouse, hand-cut fries. And it was, before Five Guys came to town, the only place you could get hand-cut fries. When they switched to the store-bought fries, I mean, I think they serve the same shit that you do. Not that I'm slaying Outback. I wish I was Outback. But I'm impressed with your hand-cut fries. Now, do you do the blanch on that as well, or do you go straight to the fry?
So we cut them, soak them in water overnight, drain them next day, cook them off, 3 to 4 minutes at 350, let them cool, pan them up, and cook them again.
Now, how many do you go through a day? You can talk in cases.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 25 pounds. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll go through essentially about 200 pounds.
Damn.
That's a lot of fucking potatoes. That's 4 cases of potatoes in our time. And, you know, to sit there and punch those potatoes and then, you really got to think about this. What's so hard about a hand-cut fry? Well, do them right. You know, you got to punch. First, you got to punch them. Then you got to soak them. He soaks them for 24 hours. That's not just 24 hours of time sitting there. It's space in our coolers that they take up. I want you to imagine 200 pounds of potatoes sitting in our cooler. That's valuable space. And then you then blanch them. So now you've got cooks and you got cooks times. So you blanch the potatoes and you do it at 350 for about 4 minutes. Then you got to cool them.
Yep.
So again, back to the cooler, taking up cooler space. So now we've got 200 pounds soaking, 200 pounds blanched. Guys, this is a process. And I got to tell you, if you've ever had a hand-cut fry done the right way, it is absolutely the way to go. And I'm impressed with that, man. And you know it right away when you see them.
Yeah.
I mean, you get the different layers of cook. They don't cook consistent like the processed potatoes. And my personal favorite is when you get that dark, deep, earthy, flavored fry. I go to Five Guys. I don't get a burger. I just get a bag of fries. You're making me want to put miles on the drive out here.
I mean, it's the one thing that we wanted to do when we put this spot here. We wanted everything done fresh. Nothing frozen. I mean, potato sauce are frozen. I mean, that's just too much of a process to do. But
that's okay.
Burgers are fresh, hand-cut fries, sauce is made in-house. Like, we just want people to bring
now,
every visit when they come here.
You say your burgers are fresh. Are they never frozen?
Never frozen.
Look at that, man. That is just Johnny on the spot.
Mix your own meat, right?
No, I bring it in. It's a short rib brisket.
It's mixed to your specs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's blended to your specs off-site, but you know, this is not a huge place. You're probably what 3,600 square here, and the majority of it, I mean, maybe not even that, maybe 3,000 square.
Yes.
And
total space for inside and out is 172.
172 seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guessed about 120, I think, earlier, didn't I? But yeah, and you know, it's always more dining than kitchen. We always get fucking robbed.
Yeah.
You do got a pretty big kitchen, though. I peeked in. You got a pretty. They're pretty
Not the size
liberal.
I need. I mean,
Wait. Not the size that you want, because it's obviously what you need. I watch you put out food. You're putting out amazing food tonight.
Well, the thing is, like, when we first came here, like, we were supposed to be a bar, just the burgers, the wings, hot dogs, and stuff like that.
And then they met a badass chef who can do what the fuck he, says. You can back it up.
Then we turned into a restaurant, and I mean, it's a lot of credit to the guys I have in the back. I mean, we push it out, we do everything to spec, and that's the main thing is teamwork, time on everything. Like when the burgers come off, we need chicken wings, we got our fries, and we're already working off of 2 fryers and going through all this stuff too.
You only have 2 fryers?
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing hand-cut fries, we're doing badass wings, and we're running it off 2 fryers.
Yeah, you got 2 one
So
days.
wait, you have 4 baskets.
4 baskets. Yep.
Holy shit, dude! I got 6 baskets at the high school, at the college, and we're not even. We may or may not be supposed to have fryers. I don't know.
But yeah, it's
Dude, that's badass, dude. You continue to impress, my friend.
This is why I say like I need it. Well, it's like if I can extend my hoods, it'll be great, but I can't because we have the system right down the other side of the hoods, and we can.
You just got to put in another one, man. Put in a brand new set of hoods.
So, but yeah, so I mean, we end up having the 2 fryers with the 2 smaller baskets. So I end up rotating that for the bigger basket, the whole 60 minutes each. And I have a split in a big one.
Man, and I got to tell you, dude, I'm impressed with what you're able to put out here. And you know, we've been saying all night. It's a Wednesday night. We're watching some old ass fucking replays of shit on TV. There's no live games. There's no baseball. There's no hockey. There's no football. And this place is packed.
I think there's hockey, but
It's still Wednesday.
Right.
They turned it at least 3 or 4 times since we've been here.
Yeah, I've watched this table turn 3 times. That's just a testament to what you're serving and the amazing food that you guys are serving, man. And just awesome, man. And it's all different people. You know, it's not. You know, when you think of a neighborhood local bar, my brain goes to Cheers. There's no Norm sitting at your bar. There's no Cliff Clavin. We've got families coming in. We've got couples coming in. You've got all sorts of people and all age groups too. I mean, we got our retirees here, and I say that with love. Our military guy, God bless them. And then you've got your. We all know I don't understand millennials, and what I mean by that is I fucking hate millennials. They're all over the world. Yeah, NEC about the same. But you know what? They're the ones with all the money, guys. So we love millennials in the restaurant industry.
You got a couple of hipsters in the
I know what's with the hipsters.
We bring all sorts of crowd.
Hey, do you have teachers in here? Because I love teachers.
We actually get a good crowd on Friday nights at teachers for happy hour.
Oh, well, given the high schools that are around here, they need to bring Yeah, elementary, sorry.
Yeah, there's 3 elementaries, like 5-mile radius. I mean,
Yeah.
we actually hosted one of their parties 2 years before pre-COVID.
Probably the most alcohol you ever served.
In the school year for 100 people. We took up the whole restaurant for them.
You sold out the building for them?
Teachers can get after it, man. Remember what I told you, the Jimmy Fallon story? Yeah. So,
Go again. My COVID fog.
Jimmy Fallon was there, and it was right before he started the show. Okay. He was doing a tour of all the different big markets.
Time. I'll forget. COVID brain. Guys, I think it's December 5th on my favorite cover band, whatever the fuck the name of that show is. I don't even know what fucking channel it's on. Maybe E. It's produced by Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
Our boy, Jay Morey, Slippery and Wet, John Bon Morey, whatever the fuck, Jason Morey. Make sure you log on. He's on that show.
December 5th?
I think it's December 5th.
Sunday.
My favorite cover band. Make sure you check that out. I think it's on Jimmy Fallon. So go. So Jimmy Fallon's in at a Bucks game.
So I happened to see him there. He's walking around, you know, being a nice guy. So I went up to him, said, looking forward to the show. He said, thanks.
Now, we're talking Tonight Show.
Yeah. This was that many years ago. And so he asked, what do you do? I'm a teacher. And he said specifically what? And I told him that I did credit recovery.
Everything.
And you know, it's kids that failed things, and they'll be taking. He said, "There's got to be some interesting dates." I said, "Well, I had a girl one time ask me, Mr. Carmen, is Europe a country in Africa?" And he said, "I get it now." I said, "I have a lot of friends who are teachers. They do the most drugs. They have my friends." And there you go.
That's absolutely hysterical. I love you're telling stories here, and I'm loving them. But what I'm loving even more, if you're watching out there, just watch Cole's body language. He's watching the bar. He's watching the customers. Hey, are they good in the kitchen? Dude, I love it, man. I love it. And this is why I hate teachers. They don't have that with itness, man. They don't. They wonder why they struggle in the classroom. Exactly. Work in my industry for a day. Well, I waited tables when I went to college. No, you fucking slung hash at some shit show. Applebee's. No offense, Applebee's. I love you. Got to get me some Cheeto nuggets. I know, bitches. Speaking of Cheeto nuggets, have you been on the YouTube channel and seen my Korean fried cheese that I covered in hot Cheetos? It was shit. The pool on that stuff's amazing. We got to do some Korean fried cheese, man.
I can do it. I'll make it happen.
But you know, it's that withedness, your attentiveness, your head's on a swivel. My high school football coach played offensive line. You got to protect my quarterback. Your head's got to be on a swivel. You got to be able to see everything. And in our industry, not just see it, be able to read body language, be able to understand what customers are thinking. I'm watching you do it, and I miss it, man. I love watching it, and know that it's noted.
It's a crazy thing. It's like there's people that have it. There's people who don't. You can tell right off the bat. Like you'll look around, like they won't see the littlest thing. Like it was like there's something right there on the ground, grab it. Like it's just shit like that. People don't see it. That's the big picture. Because somebody doesn't want to walk into a place that's littered with shit on the floor. I mean, that's what like my guys in the back. They know like. I'm working on a Friday night after the rush. The floor is covered in gloves. It rarely happens back there. Like unless shit really just hit the fucking fan. But yeah, it's crazy. It's like you have to see it.
You have to, and you know some of the bigger things. People don't realize if you eat in restaurants, we want to know if something's wrong. Only about 4% of our customers who are dissatisfied actually let us know. We want to know. You know, you're watching around and you know, most of us, we're looking for that reaction. We want someone to eat our food and watch that pop on their face. We want to see that enjoyment, that pleasure. I mean, that's a rush for us. But if it's not there, we also want to know. We want to know what's wrong. Again, 4% of our dissatisfied customers complain. 4 out of 100 that are unhappy actually let us know. So 96% walk out the door and never tell us. So we have to be very attentive and be able to see through people's, I don't know, cover-ups, disguises, and I don't know why they feel like we're unapproachable. Maybe because we're prima donna assholes as chefs. Don't lie. Don't lie. We want to know, man. We want to know that you're happy or unhappy. We want to be able to fix it. We want you to walk out of here satisfied. So, you know, I love watching you just observe the crowd, checking out the scene. That's a pride that's lost. It's a lost art.
I mean, like you said, it's like you'd rather hear about it than all of a sudden a couple days later you get that yelp, somebody bashing you. It's like, get a sense about it. I'm more than happy with somebody. I would love to go out
again, millennial. You're a millennial, aren't you? No?
Hell no.
Even if he says he's not, I'll wait 3 or 4 minutes.
Wow. Think about millennial.
I mean, you look a lot younger, so I'm 53.
I'm 36.
Yeah, you're past it. You're past it. I think 32 is the cap. You know.
The oldest? Or
Yeah.
the youngest?
No, definitely the oldest. Now, once you get to that,
Why are you looking at me, dude?
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. You're looking around like crazy.
I'm trying to find out who's right here. I hate millennials. I don't understand you. I don't get it.
Running the world, baby.
What's that?
Gen X.
Gen X, what is that? We might be running the world, but they got all the money. It's already been proven. The millennials hold more cash than anybody.
That's why they have the money, because we run this thing.
I'll tell you what, all these fuckers that I teach and move on, they're making more money than I am, sons of bitches. That's our reward is just seeing your success and happiness. He's like, I invited these people out here. What's wrong with them?
Yeah, he's definitely too old for it.
No,
He's aged out.
no. You look at anything, sports to restaurants to wherever. Like as the years go, the pay gets higher and higher. The football players. Was it 8 years ago they said Stafford had a ridiculous contract? Look what Patrick Mahomes got. Everybody gets paid more. It doesn't matter how many years go by. It's just going to be higher.
Millennials are 81 to 96.
What year were you born? See, I told you, motherfuckers. Millennial.
It's all good. You were born the year I graduated high school.
Oh, so you're a boomer?
No, apparently not. That was 60.
That's our parents, man.
That was 64. Right, it was like 46 to 60.
Fucking educators, man. Fucking goddamn educators. We talk about, and I don't know if you noticed my body language. I looked right at Jen because I knew she was Googling the shit. And I knew she'd have it. And I knew it. It just is what it is. Spider, you coming back? Back. He's like the 80s. He's back. Back, bitches. He's back. The millennial got fired. No, he got called out by one of the employees.
Oh, my wife.
That's your wife?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, she didn't want to go on camera. I tried to get her to sit here.
I didn't know that was your wife.
She was with me at the Burger Bash. Yeah, I know.
Wait. So you know at Burger Bash, there are some people that believe I already had COVID. I didn't test positive until 5 days later. And yes, we did share that information with everybody. We sent out emails, sent out letters. If you didn't see it, it's because you're a millennial and you didn't read it.
I think I saw your message like a couple days later.
But there are some people that seem to believe. There was a couple medical professionals that were there that day that looked at me and said, if you need anything, you call me. And I mean, like, for real. It's like, and I called him out, like, I was out 3.5 weeks. I mean, gone. 10 days, don't remember. And after I got better, I'm like, you fucking knew, didn't you? She goes, yeah, that's why I told you to call me, dumbass. Bash is a blur to me. Just being real. Yeah. So if I met your wife today, my apologies. I barely remember you were there. And it had nothing to do with Jack. Yeah. Because they don't serve Jack there. I was drinking Saturns. I was high on sugar. Big Eddie C's got the pinched nerve in his back. Yeah, we hope that's all it is. I hope, man. We got to wave somebody down over there. It's time for another cocktail. But what's that? In a bourbon barrel? Maybe.
It's got 3 different things in it: bourbon, coffee, and chocolate.
Here?
Oh, I'm saying like.
I was saying they got that here.
We actually did.
I was gonna be like, motherfucker, I really got to try that. They're talking over here about a beer that's aged in a bourbon barrel that's flavored with coffee notes and chocolate notes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, actually, I think
and we all know I drink Coors Light, but they're talking about bourbon, coffee, chocolate, dude, beer. Yeah, beer.
in the barrel.
Beer's nothing more than bread, guys, so it counts as a carb. Spidey, I keep talking about the hats you make for me, and I think it's very cool that you're getting into this and doing hats. You did hats for the entire golf tournament. Where can people contact you if they want some custom lids done?
Kraken Stitching Designs.
You got it. Kraken like
Kraken Stitching Designs. Kraken like the octopus from the movie.
Kraken with a K.
Kraken with a K. Stitching Designs. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram.
It's on
TikTok and stuff like that. So if you need some custom stuff work like this, or like,
I know I took it off. I was getting hot. Am I sitting on?
Oh, it's gone. Well, the VooDoo hat, you can take a look at it. I do embroideries and
My kids are getting on my ass today.
Any chef codes? Still embroider chef codes for you.
I said, well, you need to sign logo. They're like, okay.
They're gonna have like some shit done with crayons. Oh, hey, tell us. We talk a lot about our stories and education stories and jokes. I mean, just like the cinnamon challenge today, that didn't really happen. How long have you been teaching now, Mitch?
My third year.
Third year. Any just like funny stories you want to share, man?
Only funny stories I have is when I sit there and realize that you can't,
Like you're teaching?
Yeah, my teachers. You can't fire people. They don't want to be there, and you still have to teach them how to do this stuff.
Are you talking about the teachers?
Yes.
Because you can't fire them. They don't want to be there, and you can't teach them to do better.
It is. I've worked.
She's off camera.
I've worked restaurants, catering, hotels. I've done all of it. This is the most mentally challenging job I've ever had in my life.
And I am going to tell you, when I got on one of my rants about, am I allowed to talk about you? Oh, me?
Yes.
I got on one of my rants about teachers one day, and God knows I fucking hate teachers. I think it was you that put preach, wasn't it? Was that you?
Yeah.
And I don't really hate teachers. Let's quantify this, okay? I hate people that went to high school, went to kindergarten, did all their training, went to high school. I want to be a teacher. They go to college and they learn how to be a teacher. What they don't learn how to do is function in a normal society, because they come back right to that K-12 system and they're entitled and they think they're the amazing person that they need to be, and they think they're on some pedestal. But at the end of the day, we're there to put the students on the pedestal, not to amplify yourself and create your own self-value and self-worth. Do that in your personal life. Don't come back and try to be that amazing person. Watch this. That you probably weren't in high school. Just saying. I hated high school. Fucking hated it. And I hated college. And that's why I'm hopefully out here helping people see a different light, a different path. And I don't make any bones about it. I shared that exact story today, didn't I?
Yep.
Find where you're going to blossom. Find where you're going to bloom. Doesn't matter where it is. College is not the answer for everybody. And Lizanne Ippolito just posted, I love it when you work on your social game. Absolutely. Got to work on my social game. I love teachers. You're amazing. Keep doing what you do. I don't know, guys. We got to do something different. We got to focus on the student, not focus on ourselves. We got to focus on the student, not focus on a rubric. We got to focus on creating better human beings, more compassionate human beings, smarter human beings, analytical and critical thinking, problem-solving people. It's based on a rubric. And I actually was talking to an administrator just today on the way here. And he said, the data doesn't lie. Well, no, data doesn't lie, but we can also make data say whatever the fuck we want it to say, and we can skew it however we want to skew it. Let's get down to the real hard facts. Are people being successful? What were you doing? I was
trying to point to you, and it just wasn't working.
Oh, I know. The
I'm not
camera's
used
off.
to this podcast stuff.
We had to move shit around so I could look. You notice all the educators except this guy, crickets. Got to work on our social game. Spidey, you don't know anything about politics, do you? You don't deal with it at all in your world. Not at all. Making hats is a breeze. We don't have to do that. with politics. By the way, thank you. Everybody needs to tell Spider thank you.
Thank you, Spider.
And we'll just leave it at that. All you guys out there need to get on Kraken Stitch and Design and just say thank you, if nothing else. Man,
He was on the podcast a couple of weeks ago cooking.
he was on the Halfway Hangout. The one he didn't come on.
Well, I'm saying he's sitting there supporting what we're doing in culinary, and it's not like he does that for a living.
Well, you know, there's something about the belief in what someone does, and you know, everything we do at the foundation is kids. And I met Spider through a mutual friend, and I like to say that I got him in the divorce. But you know, we're also friends. We also hang out and have a good time. But you know, when you believe in a cause, sometimes you just gotta be there.
Everything I've ever seen, everything. Where's our lighters? Lighters? Black and blue, Miss Mystery.
Oh, is that what's up?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
man.
screw black and blue. Why?
Oh, you're dead to me.
Why do we got to screw black and blue?
I don't give a shit. I know Gene Simmons or one of them. Tommy Thayer's it was in him, man. He's playing on this, dude.
He is. He's no Ace Frehley, man. He is no spaceman.
No, but this is solid.
So you can't hear Eddie C. He's talking about Miss Mystery by Black and Blue is playing on the amazing 80s playlist here at Fat Rabbit. And Tommy Thayer's the guitar player for that band, who is now the spaceman for Kiss. He's no Ace Frehley. Did you read Bruce Kulick's comments about him?
I did not.
Did you
I
hear
may have
Ace
seen it and
Frehley's
forgot.
comments about Bruce Kulick?
No.
Ace Frehley says Bruce Kulick was so much better in Kiss than Tommy Thayer is. When Bruce Kulick would play my solos, he would make them his own. He would start out and do some Ace Frehley licks, but then he would personalize and customize them. Tommy Thayer just tries to play me lick for a lick, and he doesn't have any soul in his play.
Yeah, but they ever think that's what he's told to do?
Oh, I know it's what he's told to do, but he's so fucking mechanical, dude. I mean, you cannot recreate the soul and feel that the drugs and alcohol created in Ace Frehley.
Drugs and alcohol made some of the best music ever, man. Trust me. Look at Aerosmith. They got sober and what happened? They went off the cliff.
Yeah, but they made a lot more money.
Well, speaking of getting sober, to keep him on track, the teacher and me never finished telling about VooDoo Valentine. And that was your big.
Oh, we really went off on a
Somebody's got to
derail.
keep us on track. Did I miss Valentine? You need to keep him on track. I just have ADD. So Jen says we got to go back to VooDoo Valentine, and you know,
An
very
hour
true.
later.
Liz Ann says thank you, Spider. And man, I'm gonna keep my mouth quiet because I'm gonna keep myself okay. VooDoo Valentine coming up February 12th. Last year we kept it very voodoo and we had some burgers. We are changing the script this year, definitely elevating our game. You can have the I call it my ETO salmon. It is a salmon fillet that we rub in ETO bagel seasoning, everything bagel seasoning. We serve it over dirty roasted tomatoes with a boursin cheese sauce, some charred asparagus, pickled onions, and fried capers. I do not care for salmon, but I got to tell you, this is probably one of the best salmon dishes that I've ever put on a plate. It is absolutely amazing. We also will be serving that night. You have your choice of the salmon or our dirty espresso rub pork. You know, all I got to do is say dirt. Dirt's our number one seller. Everybody absolutely loves dirt.
By the kilo.
By the kilo. And we're doing dirty pork tenderloin over a maple sweet potato mash, a honey bourbon gastrique, of course, right? And so I think some Brussels sprouts or some other vegetable that nobody gives a shit about. But you have your choice of the two. The night starting out with a little shrimp and grit starter. Then you get our roasted pepper blackened chicken bisque. I'm telling you guys, that right there, it's a black and blue in a soup. It is so fucking good. And we'll end the night with the Southwestern Camel Flan with the pig candy. And the pig candy is where it's at. Again, you take that and you just eat the flan with that like a spoon. It is the goods. All that is taking place on February 12th, Dark Door Distillery, all while we enjoy the lovely comedy of my friend Johnny B. Did Mitch freeze up? Mitch froze up. Look at the picture of Mitch freezing up.
That's perfect.
He's like in awe
That
over
looks
the food.
perfect.
Oh, nice.
He's like, you're serving what?
That's a
Yes.
sweater that just went by. That's what it was.
That right there, that's a what the fuck you meme right there. That's that. There's captions.
He changed. He's froze up again.
That's your damn camera now. It's on 20% battery.
That's what happened with that's his phone, not mine.
Yeah, mine
Well,
crapped out.
Mine.
And y'all are bitching about mine on low battery. You got no signal, man. It's that AT&T and that.
You're hooked up to a freaking power source.
Oh my God. I'm getting blown up from IFA talking about what he's cooking for dinner, but it went too fast. I missed it.
Oh, jeez.
IFA is in love with Nola. I mean, he had me send a whole case.
Nice.
And I don't know, he puts it on burgers. He did shrimp the other night. He said something about a dog. And, he said something about a wiener because in Iowa they call it fucking wiener. And he had to explain, I did see a wiener is a dog, meaning a hot dog. Because, the giggles would start. But, we'd love everybody supporting us. Remember, everything we do is to support students. A portion of everything from VooDoo Chef goes directly to the VooDoo Chef Foundation. The VooDoo Chef Foundation, there goes your cat ears. Supporting the community through education and food. And, we're sitting here, I bitch and moan, saying I hate educators. Without educators, where would we be? We need every single educator out there. We need to focus. We need to drive. We need to focus on the kids and make it all about the students. Guys, we're going to be out here at Fat Rabbit for a hot minute. Come on down, hang out. The Jack Daniels is still flowing. Coors Light's on draft. They must not have had that bourbon chocolate fucking beer. But that's all right.
Probably had to go cook something. The place is still full.
I know, dude. It's quieted down, and there are a couple open tables now, but I think it's quieted down a little bit because everybody's got food in their fucking mouth, and that is a amazing thing. I love to see restaurants busy. Thank goodness that we're back in full swing. Guys, this moronic virus that's out there, it is just there. Do your thing. You do you. Be safe. Think of other people, and be smart about what you're doing. Spidey, is the moronic virus something we need to worry about?
Yes.
Yes, we need to worry. We need to be aware. We need to be safe, right? But you notice his ass is still out here with us, and we're sitting with 6 feet distance between us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, we're always safe, and I joke. You got to be safe. You got to be smart about what you do. We're not trying to shame anybody or judge anybody for what you do. Be safe, be smart, take care of each other. That's what it's about. I do want to share a story when COVID was around. H and I sit 5 feet away from each other every day. Every day. COVID hit. We're still in school every day, 5 feet away from each other. We're doing online classes 5 feet away from each other until they made us go home. They made us go home. We come back to school 5 feet away from each other. It's just the way our desks are situated. We went to a faculty meeting one time, and, everybody's, they got us all 6 feet apart and all that shit. H and I sit down, and I absolutely hate faculty meetings. When I was in K-12, I'm going to tell you, I don't know that I went to a single faculty meeting. Having to work on my social game. No, exactly. I go to faculty meetings, and so post-COVID or pre-COVID, during COVID, I don't know what the fuck, we're in these meetings, and we're supposed to social distance. I get bored in these faculty meetings. What do? I roll my chair over next to H and start talking about other shit. talking about things we have to do, talking about every now and again they'll throw some, little nugget of information that we need to discuss. And we tend to do that. But I roll over next to H. My Jen's pulling out her mask. I roll over next to H, and we're sitting there talking. And guys, I have asthma. I'm fat. I wouldn't wear my mask. Love me, hate me. You do you. At me and slash me. I'll take all the hate. It's going to generate traffic. So I roll over next to H. A day later, first thing in the morning, I get a visit from an administrator, not Jen. And the administrator yells at me. Doesn't really yell at me. I don't know that anybody yells at me, but hey, you really need to make sure you practice social distancing. I go, when do we not? Well, in the meeting, I had another teacher complain that you and Chef Del Campo were sitting too close to each other. I'm like, what the fuck do they care? Why do they care that he and I were close to each other without masks on? The guy was on the other side of the room. Why do they care? What does it matter?
You weren't in a faculty meeting then. You were gathering the fourth grade hall monitors because that's who does that shit.
If you're telling on somebody for the betterment of something, that's fine.
He didn't need to be a scold.
He just needed to be a little whiny ass tattletale, And immediately after that, he came down and tried to sell me his Girl Scout cookies. Are we allowed to still call them Girl Scout cookies?
Well, it still says it on the box.
That's okay.
I don't know.
It is today. Ask tomorrow. I appreciate you.
It is today. Ask tomorrow. Exactly right. Today, everything is kosher. Tomorrow, as I get reminded that there's a faculty meeting on Tuesday. I can't wait. I'm going to be there with bells on, sitting right in front of my new friend working on my social game that has the same cynical approach to faculty meetings that I do. Should have been here Wednesday night where it's at. I guess we're going to have to switch the live streams back to Wednesday night, huh?
Why?
Because Lizanne is available on Wednesday nights. On Tuesday nights, she has other plans and doesn't check in. All right, guys. Hey, we've been here long enough. We've got to wrap up. And by wrap up, I mean have a couple more jacks. Hang out. Look at some ugly motherfucking sweaters like this guy's right here. That's an ugly sweater, dude.
That's awesome. I intentionally bought it 2 sizes too small.
I was going to say, dude. You want to show that on camera? Are you, Mitch, is your camera live? Look at that right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now, you can't just look at the sweater. You got to look at
The pose.
the belly hanging out the bottom. But I do got to give you mad props. It's got a rabbit on it.
That's awesome.
Fat rabbit. He's holding the mistletoe, hoping somebody, takes him up on that. Big Eddie's, he's got the best shirt of the night. Butter, bacon, caffeine, carbs, and bourbon. Available now. VooDooChef.com. And, yes, I will see you in the morning. Need to work on our social game. Guys, make sure you check out Fat Rabbit. Hit him on social media. Kraken
Stitch and design.
Stitch and Design. Anything you want to plug? Any graphic designers out there that want to volunteer some time to help Mitch create a logo for his culinary program over at Robinson High School, we would definitely love that love. Amber Davison, if you're watching, you're a former culinary student, you're in that industry right now, help a brother out. Hit me up. I'll get you in contact with him. Guys, if not, we're going to see everybody at VooDoo Valentine. We're going to see everybody on the parade routes. We're going to continue to party like rock stars, and we'll catch you next time. Big Eddie C, no face in the camera today. Till next time, guys. We'll catch you soon.